So I wanted to create a video on all the different possible reasons that is keeping you from sleeping. I've done a series of videos on sleep and how important it is for everything from your memory to your metabolism to your blood sugars. Okay, so let's just go through the list. If you have cramping, which can keep you up at night, it's a simple solution: calcium and magnesium. All right, hot flashes, that could keep you up, right? Iodine in the form of sea kelp, I recommend that. Vitamin E in the form of tocotrienols, which will support the pituitary, which is the key gland to help um, prevent hot flashes. Now, you can also take calcium D-Glucarate, which can help hot flashes as well. But most of the time, it's going to be vitamin E. Sometimes you have to add some iodine, and that should handle it. But we're really dealing with an imbalance of low progesterone, extremely low progesterone, and low estrogen, but the ratios are off. Okay, a stuffy sinus congestion can keep you from sleeping because you're not going to be able to breathe. The first thing you need to do is avoid dairy, any type of dairy products, because that's going to create mucus and it's going to stuff up your nose. I also notice when people drink wine every night, that can make their nose stuffy. And I don't know if it's the alcohol directly or the sulfites, I'm not sure. But typically there's something you're eating that could be causing the sinuses to be stuffy. If you have a year-round mucus congestion, oregano and garlic seems to work really good. But again, if you have sinus problems, there's more data on this. I put a link down below to learn more about it. Excessive urination, that's going to keep you up. Some people get up 10 times a night to urinate. Completely unnecessary, and this can be fully handled if you lower your insulin. How do you do that? Healthy keto and intermittent fasting. I put a link down below. But if you're new to my channel, I'm telling you, this is like a no-brainer. It works nearly 100% of the time because anytime your blood sugars are high or you have insulin resistance, water follows sugar. So you're going to urinate more frequently, especially at night. All right, restless leg syndrome. Okay. This is a simple B1 deficiency. It's typically occurring because you're consuming too many carbs. That's depleting your vitamin B1. The best source of B1 is nutritional yeast, and that will get rid of your restlessness in your legs. Now, I used to have this so bad for so many years. I didn't know what it was. I would actually have to get up, literally pound my legs or massage them or go for a run because I had all this energy trapped up. I had no idea it was the high carbs, okay, and the B1 deficiency. Now, if you're overtraining or exercised too much, that can also cause the same thing, a buildup of lactic acid or restlessness. And B1 actually gets rid of lactic acid in the body, but also omega-3 will help. All right, sleep apnea. This is a situation where you're getting a thickening of the passages in the back of the nasal area. And the solution would be to decrease insulin. I've done videos on this. Just do healthy keto and intermittent fasting, and you will see a progressive improvement over time in your sleep apnea. Okay. High cortisol from stress, that's going to keep you up. You want to make sure that you don't consume stimulants. So cut down on the caffeine and the coffee, the tea, the chocolate. Overdoing that will definitely keep you up. Go for long walks. Physical work is very, very therapeutic around your yard, whatever. Make sure you turn off the light and not have bright lights right before you go to bed. You want to slowly kind of get away from bright lights. EMF, or your electrical devices around your bed, which a lot of times people sleep with their cell phone right next to the bed. Not a good idea, because EMF, electromagnetic fields, can greatly increase cortisol. And there's a lot more actions to do, but high cortisol will definitely keep you up. That was my problem for many years too. There was nights I didn't even sleep 1 minute. And so I had to handle the high cortisol. And you can also do a saliva test that measures your circadian rhythms with cortisol to find out if that's your problem. They're home kits you can buy online. but it's definitely a source of a lot of sleeping problems. Okay, let's say you can't fall asleep easily. You're laying there for hours. That was me too. And your body just will not go to sleep. Your body actually goes through 4 levels of sleep, from a light sleep to a deep sleep. And they go through like a 90-minute cycle. If you go to sleep too late, let's say past 12 o'clock, now you have to catch the wave. So it might be more difficult to go to sleep, and you might have to wait like 90 minutes before you catch the next wave. So typically, if you go to bed before 10, you're in good shape. Personally, I go to bed very early, like 9, but I get up very early. That's just what I seem to like. Couple reasons why you can't fall asleep. You have a high pulse rate. That could come from a lack of potassium because you don't like vegetables, or you need potassium, or your pH is too acidic because you are consuming too much sugar, or you're consuming kombucha tea, which will acidify you and throw off your pH. Caffeine from chocolate, coffee, tea, too much of that will keep you up. Bloating because you're not eating the right foods will keep you from falling asleep. Low potassium foods will keep you from falling asleep. In fact, I've noticed when I don't consume enough vegetable, like for example, 7 cups or like a big salad, and I skip that, it's more difficult to go to sleep because I just don't have the potassium. So leafy greens, important. Next point is to be able to relax. I created a video on an exercise just to totally relax your body through the day, because so many people are holding tension and they're stressed out. There's a great thing you can do. I put the link down below. You should practice this through the day. When you're driving a car, totally relax your body. When you're going through stress during the day, totally relax your body, and that is going to help you sleep at night. All right, next thing is restaurant foods. I don't know if you've noticed this, but the times that you go out to dinner, do you not sleep as well? Comment down below. I'm curious. I found that if I eat out, my sleeping isn't right. And I think it's because of the quality of food in restaurants. Omega-6 fatty acids, they'll use soy or corn oil. Not good. It affects the liver, it affects the gallbladder. So try to eat at home as much as possible. There you have it. A lot of the reasons why you can't sleep. Hey, before you go, real quick, I have a course entitled How to Bulletproof Your Immune System. It's a free course. I want you to take it. And here's why. Here's you. Here is your environment. Everyone is focused on this over here, avoiding your environment. But what about here? What about strengthening your immune system? That's what's missing. This course will show you how to bulletproof yourself, and so you can tolerate and resist your environment much better by strengthening your own immune system. I put a link down in the description right down below. Check it out and get signed up today.